Hey guys, welcome again to my YouTube channel. I'm Chika, your host, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about money. Making the bucks, making the millions in the jewelry industry. So, this is what you like to know. Please like this video first of all and click on the subscribe button. Yes, I need you to subscribe first of all before I start. Because I was really excited about this topic. It is 5 niches which you could go into in the jewelry business that will make you millions, and I mean it, millions. These are, in this jewelry business, there are a lot of people doing a lot of things, putting everything in, doing everything, so that if this one doesn't bring money, this one will bring money. You understand? But there are these very few 5 niches that I have discovered that if you can niche down, if you can focus on this ones, Lord, you will make this money and you will come and give me tight. Okay, come and settle me, Okay, so I'm going to be dishing it out on this group and let's get right into it. The first one is wedding rings. Dear Lord, there's a wedding happening almost every day in everywhere in the world. But in Nigeria, it's usually on Saturdays though. But there are weddings happening every week, okay? And there are people that have known this for a while now, and they just focus on it because it's a must-have. You want to get married, you will need a wedding ring for the bride and for the groom. And people have understand that this wedding band is not just a nice to have, it's a must-have. There's a difference between a nice to have. Like, you can just wear a earring, just sell a fine earring. It's a nice to have earring, but a wedding band is a must have. You have to have a wedding ring, or you have to have an engagement ring. One thing I also love about this niche is you can sell 3 rings at the same time. 3 rings: engagement, wedding for the female, wedding for the male. That is 3, and for just one customer. Yes, it's true that when they buy once, they may not buy again in years, and years and years, except they want to renew their vows and all. But trust me, it is very lucrative. You could make like, if I'm not mistaken, you can make times 10, times 20 of your capital. There are a lot of people that don't want cheap wedding rings. They don't want cheap. When it comes to wedding ring, they don't want cheap. The bigger the better, the more expensive the better. That's why I see they will pay you millions and millions, both in Naira, in dollars, in pounds, for just the wedding ring. So this is a niche you should definitely find and study and get into it, especially if you are going into the pure gold, that solid gold, and diamonds industry. Yeah, you should actually get into this niche. So the one I just talked about, but it's not all in all. That one was just the tip of the iceberg, So the next niche you could go right into to make this millions is the gold and diamond industry. Yes, the gold and diamond industry. I'm not talking about color gold or gold field or gold plated. I'm talking about the real gold, the solid gold and diamonds. Man, oh dear Lord, I don't know why I'm so excited, but there is money in that industry. There are millions in that industry. Do you know how much a gold ring costs? A gold earring costs? A gold necklace costs? Or a diamond earring costs? Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Depending on the carat, or on the when I mean carat can be in diamonds and also can be in gold. Okay, so you need to know the carats. You actually need to do your studies. Okay, you need to study for this one. You need to know what this carat means in diamonds. You need to know what this carat means in gold. Okay, there are different grades and ranges and a lot of complications in it, but when you know it, it's not so complicated. It's not so complicated. When you know your onions and you are confident that you can dive into this industry, please do not waste your time. Dive into it right away, because people will pay you millions to get the real deal. I don't know if you're already in the industry, the jewelry industry. You see some people already started asking you, do you sell gold? Do you sell diamonds? Are they real diamonds? Are they, even though they are calling them cheap, like it is actually cheap? How can you be pricing real diamonds for such a price? Like this, yes, it's sparkly, but this is not diamonds, you know. But they still want to get into wearing. Everybody wants to own a diamond jewelry piece, you know. But it's quite expensive, and the expense in this case is not going outside; it's coming into your pocket. So, literally, people sell these things for millions of naira, millions of dollars, millions in your own currency too, if I must say. Yeah. So, if you want to get the millions, please look for a way and get into this diamonds and pure gold niche. Yeah. Another thing about this niche is that this niche will literally bring you before the big and mighty in your country, you know, the people that really have this money in your country, because they only wear this kind of pieces. If you notice, there are some brands, jewelry brands, that only sell pieces in this category. They only sell pure gold and they only sell diamonds. Yeah. So if you want to create your own brand, you could do it just in diamonds and in pure gold, and it will open doors to give you some leverages to big people in your country. They reach the expensive and you become their go-to jewelry brand. Yeah, so just look into it. I know, just look into it. It's what? It's mouth-watering. I don't know. I'm just like, oh God, where's the money? I know it's expensive to go into, but don't worry, just look into it. When you start the studies, you know how to get into it. The small money you have, the small capital you have, you know how to start with it, okay? And if you need to go get a loan, if you need to go get an investor, do your plan, business plan, your pitch deck, and get right into it, because you can make times 10, times 20, times whatever of your money in it, and they like to know that you can make money in it, and they will invest in it for you. Okay, now let me stop blushing and move to the next one. Yes, the next one that I also want to talk about does not require much capital like the one I just spoke about, and that is watches. Watches. Yes, watch, like, people see it as a symbol of respect. I'm wearing a Rolex watch, I'm wearing a Cartier watch, you know, and these watches are actually the real deal. They see it as a form of respect, as a recognition, and all of that. So they are willing to pay the price to get that status. Okay, so people, there is a lot of money in watches. Trust me, there's a lot of money there sitting in watches. So you could just narrow down to watches, even if it is not the big brands, even the small ones. You can start with that and look at how it go. You can make times 2, times 3, times 4 of your money in watches. So please, if you're looking for, okay, how can I even get into it? And you know, watches also depend on the material, whether it's stainless steel, or gold plated. Most watches are in stainless steel. Yeah, most watches are in stainless steel, and it lasts. Good quality stainless steel though. Yeah. So do your findings and make sure that your manufacturer knows quality and is giving you the best. So if you want to go into the watch niche, please, I would rather you use 316 stainless steel. Yes, that's good. And make sure the coating is right. If you're going for it to be coated with gold, make sure they go with the good coating and all of that. Yeah, so if you want to get some cash, yes, go for watches. I've done it. I'm talking for experience, guys. You guys, don't sit on watches. You could just sell watches. There are companies, there are people that only sell watches. So please, Rolex only sells watches. So if you're looking for a company to give you some inspiration, just go to Rolex, yeah, and sell watches. All right, let me just get back into the number four niche. The number four niche that you can go into to make your millions is handmade jewelry. Handmade jewelry. Trust me, handmade jewelries, because they are custom made for you, for just that client, you can charge millions for it. Yes, you can charge millions for it, depending on the metal, the materials you use. So you need to know the kind of materials you're using, if it's sterling silver or gold plated, and the carats and the stones you're using. Handmade jewelry pieces are unique to the person. They are custom made for the person. The person will give you, your clients will give you the design, the colors, the style, the fitting, and everything. This is like a luxury service. So the luxury service goes with luxury amount. Yeah, it just goes with more money. You should actually look into having your own handmade jewelry brand. You can make it handmade jewelry for guys, for women, with beads or with stones, gemstones, I mean, with anything you want to make it, okay? Anything you want to make it. But if I were you, I would position myself for the millions, the ones that will easily get me the box. That's where I'm going to position for. If you're not going to easily get me the box, and you will still require me to spend so much time in making you, my darling, I'm not going there. I'm not taking you. But so that's me though. Do you? That's just me. Because I am eyeing the millions. I really do want to make the millions. I need to position for it. Okay, so yeah, that's a niche you could look into, to making millions in this jewelry industry. So now let's go to the last one. So this last one I want to talk about is kind of similar to the other one I talked about, but it is also a niche that is bringing the box right now. Yeah, and this is personalized jewelry. Personalized jewelry is almost like custom jewelry, yeah, because you're customizing it for that person. Okay, but it is not as intricate, like not too well. It can be intensive and not intensive depending on how you're going into it. Okay, so personalized jewelry could just mean jewelry stamping, like stamping the names of the person on the jewelry, or using laser machine, engraving machine, or doing the jewelry itself from scratch. You know, it could mean different things, but trust me, because you are customizing it for that person, you can charge way more. Because the production, you're going to give in your hours, your days sometimes, and weeks, some that need some micro paving, setting, and all of that. You will need some days to do that, so you can charge a huge money for that. And it also depends on the material you're using. If you're using high-end materials like sterling silver, pure gold, diamonds, you know, you can actually charge a lot for that. An example is the hip-hop jewelry all these hip-hop stars are now using, yeah, that have their names written all bold and chunky, and the Cubans all sparkly. That is a million making jewelry brand niche. Yeah, so if you are that, you can just go into customizing pieces for hip-hop jewelry lovers, you know, or hip-hop lovers, or people that just like to show that they have so much money. You can have a brand. I know someone that's all he does. He just makes jewelry pieces for hip-hop lovers, and these are custom-made jewelry pieces. Yeah, handmade jewelry pieces, custom made. You can, if you don't know how to make it yourself, it's fine. You could just get a supplier, a manufacturer that already does such thing and is good. Test run it, get 1 or 2 samples to make sure that everything, the material is good, its quality is nice, and everything. Then you can start using them for your personalized pieces. Yeah, so personalized pieces is a way to go. it's a way to go. Yeah, it's a making money, very niche, you know. Just because I said hip hop now I feel like I can sing. I cannot sing to save my life, but you guys get what I'm talking about. All right, please, so don't sleep on these niches. If you are starting or you started before and you want to rebrand, choose one or two of these niches, bring them together and make a jewelry brand out of them. Yeah, that is a wise way to go. That is what all the big box company are doing right now. They know the secret. They didn't tell you, but I told you. So I need you to think about it and look at a way that you can enter into this market. Enter smart, enter quick, and enter and make the money. And send me my money. Send me my own cut, please. Please and please, please. Thank you. Thanks for watching this video. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for watching this video. Please do this and like this video. Also subscribe to this channel for more informative, valuable content as this. And until see you on the next video. Peace, guys.